SK Vibemaker.
Atlanta in the building, Dreamville Records, J.I.D.
What's going on, bro?
How's it feel to be back in the UK?
I love it. I'm back. It's a London day outside. It's real smooth and cool and cold and windy.
I see you came over, I think, last year.
Yeah. No, it was this year.
It was this year?
This year.
XOYO.
Yes, sir.
East London.
Yeah.
I mean, the crowd was there for you, man. Sold out show.
Sold out. It was
to
crazy.
watch you, Earth Gang. I mean, it was a great show, man.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It's my second time. Well, yeah, it was my second time over here. And it was my show. It wasn't like me opening up for nobody else. So it was perfect, bro. It was my crowd. They knew the words. It was just love. Those situations be the best when you like doing shows and stuff like that.
I mean, the line "Southern lyricists don't exist. Like my flow is a myth."
Yeah.
I think that line is gonna stick with you forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's the common myth that, you know, Southern rappers aren't that lyrical.
Yeah.
But you obviously bucked the trend, being
Yeah.
from East Atlanta. I mean, was that always the line that you wanted to kind of get across and resonate with the people?
That line just came to me, but it was perfect when it did, because I had it written in a book somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that's how I even started the song. It was like 4 lines. I told motherfuckers I was sick as a bitch. I remember I just had those lines. So the lyricists don't exist, like my flow is a myth. I wrote that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I heard the beat, I finished the whole song like that one session. It was like 3 verses, and it was just a lot of dialogue into that shit. I was giving a lot of information out, but it worked out perfectly. So that song was like the staple for my career, I feel like.
Do you actually use the pen and paper? Do you write down?
Yeah, I'm forceful like that. I
Yeah.
got hella books. That's all I do is write. Like I can go freestyle and all that shit, but I like thinking it out. I want it to come out like the way I want to say it. I don't want to have no second guessing about it or nothing like that. Unless it's just right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just know it's right, but as far as me, I'm kind of calculated with what I do.
I went to school with your label mates, Earth Gang.
Yeah.
And that led to you kind of being signed to Dreamville Records through them, right?
Yeah, facts.
I mean, how does it feel to be signed to, you know, J. Cole's label, Dreamville Records? It's a big expectation. You're signed to one of the modern day greats. A lot of expectation on your shoulders. How does that feel?
I don't take on the expectations of nobody else. I set my expectations and then I move with that. But I don't care what people who, you know what I'm saying, how they feel about him and woo. Like, that's cool. I love him. That's my family and all that stuff. But I got a different story to tell. It's not going to be the same story that Cole has told or anybody on that label. It's going to be mine. Because I've been through certain situations that, you know what I'm saying, nobody else could tell, just like you have and everybody else. So this is me being me. But I see why you fuck with me. Like, I'm dope.
Is he very hands-on with your, you know, your music, your output, your career?
He still has his career to deal with, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of artists under Dreamville. So not hands-on like that. I'm more hands-on. Like I'm forced. I'm the behind the wheel with me and my team. Like we do it, and then we consult. We speak to them and try to. I scratch the shit out of myself. We consult with them and try to come out with the best outcome. We all collab, but at the beginning of the day, it's just me and my team. We work.
When I watched you in East London at the XOY show, I was there. I was in the crowd right in front. I needed to be there to soak in the show, you know, being a fan of your music.
That's fine.
And an interesting thing that I heard in the crowd behind me is one of the people that had come to watch you said that he looks like Lil Uzi Vert, but he raps like Kendrick Lamar. Have you ever heard anything like that? Yeah,
I heard a couple of those, but that's how people like get familiar with something. They got to make comparisons. I'm fine with that. Those are cool. Uzi is not an ugly guy. Kendrick is the best rapper. I'll take both of them.
Straight up. I mean, it's good to have such a stable, straight lyricist. You know what I mean? A strong stable. Do you have like quite a competitive nature with you and Earth Gang? Yeah,
that's more than anybody. Those are like, I compete with 2 people. That's probably why I'm good. That's why I'm straight, because I literally, they learn from me too. Like, we learn from each other. We've been iron sharpening iron since we met each other. Those are really the only people I consider like competition for real.
Straight up.
Yeah, because they're great and I've seen what they can do. They saw what I can do. So we got a weird camaraderie. We work together, but I don't think it's like competing against each other, but it's like, all right, we want to take, because let me explain this. As high as I go or as high as they go, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a level that
keep up with each other.
We're going to keep up with each other. It's always going to be like that. So we always going to make the best content, looking out for each other, and then for ourselves, of course. Yeah.
Now, you know, somebody discovering your music today, by J.I.D's admission, what type of artist would you describe yourself as?
I don't even know yet. I don't even know how I would describe myself because I try a lot of different stuff, and I'm like forceful about it. I'm like, I want to change the connotation. Is that the word? It's kind of, yeah. I want to change the way people see. You know what I'm saying? A person from the South with lyrics. Like I want to change that whole mode into like, all right, he can do all of this shit. Like I can mumble rap if I want to, or whatever the fuck. Like I can make a rock song or country song or whatever. I just want to try anything expressive that makes somebody feel something. That's my whole thing.
And you come from a big family. Is it the youngest of 6?
7.
The youngest of 7.
Yeah.
I heard you got your name by adapting. Your grandmother used to call you a jittery child.
Yeah.
And it turned into J.I.D. Some people call you Jid. You know what I'm saying? So was that the only rap name you ever had?
Yep. That's fire.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. I didn't even have to think about my rap name. No. I was like, Jid. Like I didn't even think twice about it.
Because sometimes when you find out, rappers' prior names, you're like, man.
Yeah, I wasn't that guy. I literally, when I started doing this, I literally knew, all right, I want to be like this. Like I was thinking about my image. I was thinking about all of this stuff before I even got a chance to like start recording my first project. Yeah.
I saw a clip online of you driving around in a car with J. Cole. Was it a Pontiac?
Yeah.
And you said something like you've had that car from college.
Yeah, that's my
and
car.
You wasn't going to change that car until you had mad success or something like that.
Yeah, that's a lie.
I mean, you've changed the car, yeah?
The car changed on me.
Oh, for real?
It fucked up. So I'm probably going to cop something crazy.
You don't have a car at the moment? You got something flashy?
Uber.
Oh, not really? You don't drive yourself around? You don't?
I'm never home, so I haven't been home all year. So I haven't had a need to drive myself around. I've been everywhere else. I mean,
how do you find that tour life? Because it's a gift and a curse. Some people, really love it, being around city to city, around the world. Some others complain that they're tired and stuff.
Nah, you got to be built for it. It's not for anybody. It's
lack of sleep.
Yeah, this lifestyle is not for like the weak-minded or the weak of heart, the faint of heart. Yeah, that's the worst part. Is just missing moments and family. That's literally the worst part. Missing moments. People dying and shit like that you just can't be there for. Like if something happened right now, I wouldn't be able to make it home immediately. So that's the thing that sucks. But besides that, I'm like a road warrior. Like I know it. I love it. I love traveling. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nature boy.
Now, I heard that you've been trying to cultivate your singing voice. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So what's the plan? You want to put out an R&B album in the future or something like that?
I'm going to do that.
Real talk, yeah?
Yeah. Probably I'm going to do some stuff in between like the next album and now. I'm gonna start releasing a lot of music, so I might just put like a 3-4 song EP together of some singing shit,
some fire.
Yeah, see if people like it.
So Zone 6, East Atlanta.
Yeah,
I mean, Atlanta has been a hotbed of a lot of artists coming out, having success stories over the last so many years now. Some people might just say you're another artist. Some people might say you're special. You're definitely of the lyrical persuasion. Now, growing up in Zone 6, East Atlanta, kind of give us an insight into that.
I grew up in a big family, and we always moved around and stuff. Like we constantly moved because it was just, my parents, it's just them. They got 7 kids. It's a lot going on. So I moved around a lot. I was real involved in sports and stuff like that to keep me out of trouble. But that shit it's always going to be there. It's inevitable is what I'm trying to say. So went through family shit, hood shit, street shit, but nothing too crazy because I'm here right now. Like I made it through all of that stuff.
Was it like sort of always I used to play football, you said sports, right?
Yeah.
So was this the backup plan or was this just, how did you make the diversion from, football to then saying, you know what, I'm going to take this music career seriously?
Because I was on scholarship in college and I got kicked out. So I had to make a decision. I got kicked out of my crib and I got kicked out of college. So I was like on my ass. That's when I was just living in my car. I lived in my car for like fucking 2 weeks. It sucked. And then I moved in with Earth Gang, and they were already taking music serious. Even in college, they were doing that shit serious. I used to do songs with them randomly, but I wasn't really taking it like as serious as they was. I just knew I could rap, so people would have me on a song. But when I got kicked out of school, I was like, how about I try this shit? Like, what happened if I put my foot forward? And when I started doing that, I started making my own songs. I'm like, oh, this shit's kind of cool. I play for people. They really fuck with it. So I'm like, all right.
No looking back.
No looking back.
You go crazy with the flows, though. There's a few UK MCs that are mad with the flows when they spit. When they MC, when they rap. Yeah. Do you ever worry that a lot of that goes over the consumer's head, that they don't catch everything that you're saying?
I 1,000% know it goes over their head, but I don't really care. Everybody else is doing like whatever type of music they're doing. I just try and keep it in my lane. Like I don't care if it go over their head, because somebody's gonna get it and it's meant for them. You know what I'm saying? But it's a genius to simplicity. That's why I love Gucci Gang so much. It's one of the greatest songs of our generation. Shout out Lil Pump. But at the same time, like, I just do me. I don't really try to like monetize. Oh, not even monetize. I don't try to like conform to what everybody else doing, so it could like be like a financial gain. It's like fake shit. I just do me.
I know, because you're a child of Wu-Tang. I hear that you grew up on Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Being from Atlanta, some people might be kind of surprised by that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's surprising, you know what I mean, to hear anyone from Atlanta that was listening to Wu-Tang, and old school as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What got you into Wu-Tang? Was that your parents?
Older brothers and sisters. Like, I'm the youngest of 7, but the closest person to me is like 7 years older than me. So they were already listening to that, and I was just a little baby in the background, just walking around listening to that same shit. But it probably, I internalized it in some type of way. And,
What's your favorite Wu-Tang member? Meth. Same here.
Facts. I got a song with Meth. It's crazy.
Oh, shouts to Clifford.
Facts.
We got the new album on the way. DiCaprio II, right?
Yes, sir.
I heard that Mac Miller was very involved in the album before his passing.
Yeah.
Give us a bit of an insight into that.
No,
I don't feel like people really knew about your relationship. Was that kind of low key?
We just homies. I know him for a few years. We ain't have to really like, you know what I'm saying, blast it, but I know him for a few years. He came through the studio one day when I was working on it, because I asked him to, and he came through and did like post-production. Like, it was already stuff there. He peeled back stuff, added stuff, gave me a couple of ideas of track order and stuff like that. Used some of them, didn't use some of them, but he was like, he touched more than half of the records, and he was just a good person. Like, yeah.
Now, I know you've spoken about this new project of being a mixture between festival music and also each song being like an individual film. Yeah. That sounds crazy. Yeah. Festival music and individual films. Yeah. I mean, give me a bit more sauce on that, man.
Nope. You gotta go get this project. You gonna love it, bro.
Is it a conceptual? Because this is part 2 to an EP.
It's not a conceptual. This, well, everything I kind of do is in some type of way is going to be a concept to it. You know what I'm saying? This concept just came from the DiCaprio idea. I never explained it, but well, I explained it before, but I'll explain it again. Before I was like in this place right now, it was around 2014, 15. As soon as I got off to that Absol tour with Earth Gang, I made a project called DiCaprio. It was at a time he didn't have no Oscars or anything like that. He was just like making great ass films. You know what I'm saying? Making good ass movies.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. So at that time I was like, damn, we're kind of the same. Like, I don't have no record deal. I feel like I'm putting out great ass records. I'm doing good shows. I just got off tour. Like, I need something to happen. So I made this project, because that's why I named it after him, because we were in the same situation. Now it's like, he got an Oscar, I just got a deal, like doing good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he doing, but it's like it was a duality to it. It was like something that kind of made me bring that together and make this project. Yeah, that's really all to it, bro. And it's the same thing with.
So you did tell us you got a song with Method Man. Is that on the album?
What are you talking about? I can't give you these clues.
You can't give us anything.
I can't give you these clues. Yeah.
Eagerly anticipated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People
you got the new single 151 Rum.
151 Rum, yeah.
151 Rum.
Yeah.
Quick fire lyrics. Yeah. Flows on smash. Does this give us quite an indication into the sound of the album?
Yeah. This song, and it's so crazy because everybody hear all the turn up and stuff, but if you really like read the lyrics and shit, it's really sad. It's about like me growing up basically, and my friends and passing and stuff like that. But it's a super sad song, but it's just a trick because I'm rapping like double time, and then the beat is
fire.
Yeah, the beat is ridiculous. So shout out to Christo. Yeah, bro, that's what it is. It's a sad song, and it's literally I was painting a picture trying to set a scene, really.
SK Vibemaker.